vultures are some of the most unique birds on this planet. They're not very pretty, but they sure are interesting. And there are so many things that make vultures so special. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today we will learn why vultures are so unique. Let's get started. Number 1. Their sense of smell. The thing that makes vultures truly unique is their incredible sense of smell. It is so powerful that they can sniff out a dead animal from miles away. Their nostrils are located at the base of their beak, which helps them to direct the airflow towards their scent receptors. These receptors are located deep inside their nasal passages and are connected to the olfactory bulb in their brain. This area of the brain is responsible for processing smells. In comparison, our olfactory bulb is very small, which is why our sense of smell is not as good as theirs. Some vulture species have even been documented to sniff out hidden food. Researchers once buried some meat in a research station in South Africa. The staff at the station were unable to find the meat, but a white-backed vulture was able to locate it using its sense of smell. They can also detect the smell of certain diseases in humans and other animals. For example, they can smell the breath of a person who has tuberculosis. This allows them to identify potential sources of infection and avoid them. No, 2. Their beak. The vulture's beak is also well adapted for its scavenging lifestyle. It is hooked at the end, which allows them to tear apart the flesh of their prey. Their beaks are also very strong and durable, which allows them to withstand the powerful jaws of some of their prey, such as hyenas. Beaks of different vulture species vary in shape and size. For example, the California condor has a large, broad beak that is perfect for tearing up large chunks of meat. On the other hand, the Indian vulture has a smaller, more slender beak that is better suited for picking apart smaller pieces of meat. The color of the beak also varies among species. Some vultures have black beaks, while others have beaks with a horn-like structure. No matter what the size or shape of their beak, all vultures are perfectly adapted for their scavenging lifestyle. No. 3. Their feathers. Unlike most birds, vultures do not fly very far or very often. Most of the time they can be seen walking on the ground looking for food. Because of this, their feathers are not as important for their survival as they are for other birds. However, their feathers are still very unique. Vulture feathers are typically darker in color, which helps them to camouflage into the dark carcasses they often feed on. Their feathers are also very tough and durable, which allows them to withstand the rough terrain they often find themselves in. This is especially true of the feathers on their wings and tail, which help them to steer and balance while walking on the ground. No, for their eyes, vultures have very sharp eyes that allow them to spot potential sources of food from great distances. This is especially important for vultures because they rely on finding food in order to survive. Their eyes are also very unique in that they can see in both color and black and white. This allows them to distinguish between different types of animals and plants, which is helpful when they're looking for food. No. 5. Their head. Vultures have bare, hairless heads for a reason. When they're eating, they often have to deal with blood and other bodily fluids. Having a bare head allows them to keep their face clean and prevents them from getting injured. It also helps them to see better while they're eating. Their eyes are much closer to their beaks than the eyes of other birds, which allows them to see what they're eating more clearly. There are many other things that make vultures unique, but these are some of the most interesting ones. Vultures are truly amazing creatures, and we should appreciate them for all that they do. I hope you enjoyed learning about some of the things that make vultures so unique. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.